Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Monday. Thank God it's Monday, right? Just kidding. I know not everybody feels that way. It's okay. All right, well, welcome to another day of hashtag Nats Rants, which I think I need to add to the thing, but that's okay. I'll do that. If you are catching me live, you will see that red live button up there. So go ahead and say hello when you get here. And welcome. If you do not see that red live right up there, then that means that you did not catch me live. So sad, but that's okay. Go ahead and comment replay if you are watching this on the replay. My internet is being funky. I think I fixed it. I don't know why this happens, but 'tis life. We just deal with it. So I'm just going to give just a few seconds as people kind of pop on, but I wanted to talk about something because I figure it's easier just to address this to everybody instead of individually. So let's go ahead and do that. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so here we go. I have had a lot of people recently messaging me or asking me, what I'm doing or why I made the switch or why I, am doing what I'm doing, why I left makeup, blah, blah, blah. A lot of questions, and so I figured, I'm just going to go ahead and do a video on this about all the things that I found, and this could actually maybe be exactly what you're looking for, and if not, that's okay. I'm not doing this necessarily to recruit you, so if that's what you're thinking, don't think that. I am literally just laying out the facts about why I made the decision that I made, and, maybe that'll resonate with some of you. So, before I even begin, I do want to just address one thing. A lot of people are, if you are somebody who is in network marketing, or even if you're not, if you, work at a job and then you leave a job and you go somewhere else, and people are like, oh, what's wrong with that job or that company, why did you leave, and it doesn't necessarily mean that there is anything wrong with the place that you were, and I want to be very clear about that there was nothing wrong with where I was, right? There's nothing wrong with Limelight, there's nothing wrong with makeup, there's nothing wrong with that. That's not why I made the decision that I made. And I also didn't just jump at the next new shiny thing. I mean, literally every single day I have people come to me and talk to me about their business opportunities, and I say no, right? I mean, and you guys probably get it too. Every single day you're probably getting people coming to you and offering you different things, different opportunities, and if you're happy where you're at, you say no. And so that's very much where I was up until I found something that just kind of every barrier that I felt like I had or that other people in my team maybe had, I was trying to find ways to overcome those. And so when I made this decision to make this switch, I did not do it just for me, but I did it for I made this decision because I wanted something that would be great for a team. I wanted something that wouldn't just be good for me. I can do makeup lives all day long, right? But that's a barrier for a lot of people who were considering joining me because they maybe aren't comfortable doing makeup live, or they don't know how to do makeup, or maybe they don't wear makeup. Maybe they're, some burly guy who doesn't wear makeup, and that's so that's a barrier for them. And I really struggled with that. Not that you can't be successful selling makeup. So please do not think that I'm saying that, because there are people who make millions of dollars in that industry. So that is not what I am saying. So please know that when I go through these things, that I don't want to sound like I'm bashing somebody else's business, because I am absolutely not doing that. I am just simply telling you why I made the choices that I made. Okay. So when I chose to do this, I did this because it was really, really important to me to build a team. I mean, that is what my goal is. I am somebody who I enjoy mentoring, I enjoy training, I enjoy seeing other people be successful. That's really important to me. And not just in a business or network marketing industry, but even when I was in healthcare, that was really important to me. I enjoyed pouring into other people and seeing them gain confidence and success and, reaching whatever goals that they had. So that was really, really important to me, that I had a platform in which I could still help people be successful, or see people be successful, and see people be even more successful than myself. That was really important, and I needed a vehicle, a platform for that. So when I made this decision, that was definitely something that was in my mind and in my head. I needed that. That was important to me. Okay, So because of that, because I need a platform in which people can be successful, when it came to a company's products, I needed something that was going to be highly consumable. And what I mean by highly consumable, or why I needed something that would be highly consumable. So highly consumable is something that somebody would use every single day, right? They buy it, they use it every day, they love it, and then they buy it again, okay? And that's important. Why? Because you need residual income. You need reoccurring orders, right? Like, obviously, I can go out and find 1 million customers, but what if I find 1 million customers and they're reordering every month or two? Like, how much better is that, right? That's so much better, and it's so much easier, especially for somebody new coming into this. If they can have a highly consumable product, that makes it much easier for them to see those reoccurring issues too, while their customer base is still small, and that was important to me. I wanted something that was simple. And when I say simple, I mean that in a few different ways. I wanted something that wasn't 1 million different products. And again, I don't want it to sound like I'm bashing companies that do that, because I am absolutely not. But I really wanted something that, like if you're selling skincare, clothes, shoes, flowers, lamps, like if you're selling everything, it's really, really hard to market something as like something that your company is an expert in, something that your company does super well. It's really hard to market that way, right? And also, I don't know if you guys have ever heard this, but this is true in marketing, and not just network marketing, but all marketing. On average, statistically, this is proven, that it takes somebody an average of 7 times of seeing something before it even really registers for them to even like want to purchase or want to pursue or even like really pay attention to whatever it is that they're seeing. So this is why when you see TV commercials, for example, you see that same commercial over and over and over and over and over again for like 6 months, right? This is why and if you don't watch like cable TV, even if you're watching like Netflix or watching on an app that has like commercials or advertisements, like you're seeing the same thing over and over and over and over again for a period of time, because they know that repetition matters. People need to see something at least 7 times before they even like pay attention to it, remember it, and start thinking about it. So if I'm with a company, for example, that does skincare, clothes, and carpet, like how do I bring value? How do I do that repetition without being spammy? Because if you guys follow my Facebook, and by the way, if this is the first live video of mine that you've ever seen, comment below live. Hello, welcome to the show. But I don't post about my products or my business every single day. It's actually fairly rare that I really post publicly about them. So when I do that, like I want this to be like, I'm not posting about carpet one day and then posting about lamps the next day, and people are like, what does this person even sell? Like they're not even paying attention to it, right? Like I wanted something that was simple. I wanted something that had a very streamlined product, something that was easy to understand, easy to use, but also easy to get that repetition without being spammy. That was super, super important to me. I wanted something that was going to be low cost and affordable. And so when I found this opportunity with in-house manufacturing, that really hit me, because what does that mean? That means that we cut out another one of those middlemans, right? Like anytime that you buy a product, there's markup on it. It doesn't matter where you're buying a product from. There's markup, right? Like somebody manufactures it, then somebody has to ship it, somebody has to label it, it has to go to a store, that store has to make their income, or it goes to a network marketer, they have to make their income, whatever it is. There's always markup on product, but by the time it gets to the consumer, some of these products are just, the price is really astronomically high, and it's a barrier for many people, especially starting out, because they don't have people in their network who can spend $60 on a bottle of skincare. Like they can't do that. And I didn't want that to be a barrier. I wanted a product that was going to be affordable for my consumers, for my customers, because that's really important to me. But I didn't want to lose value in doing that, right? Like I don't want to sell something that isn't valuable, because what's the point there, right? So I needed value, but I needed affordability. That was really, really important to me. And I felt like that was really important to my team and anybody new starting out, right? And so when I found this company that offered in-house manufacturing, so it's manufactured, labeled, and shipped all from one spot, that's a huge benefit for me because I know that there's so many middlemans that are cut out. And so that product is shipping right from there and we're getting the lowest cost and the most affordable cost for the customer. And that really matters to me. And that was a big thing for me. So yeah, that was honestly huge. The next thing is a compensation plan. I needed a compensation plan that worked because we're here to make money, honey, right? Like, let's not be coy about this, okay? Like, if you are an entrepreneur, you have to make money. If you go to work every day, you have to make money, right? Like, we're not working for free. We're not volunteering for free, right? Like, this is a business, this is an industry, this is a company, and for some people, this is their livelihood. For me, this is my full-time thing. Like, this is what I'm doing. Like, this is all that I do. And so I have to be able to make money, but not only do I have to be able to make money, it's important that my team can be successful. So when it came to a compensation plan, I wanted something that was going to be easy for people to get through. So if you are somebody who is familiar with network marketing and compensation plans, then you may understand this, what I mean by this a little bit more. But sometimes it's really hard to get from one level to the next because it's like such a huge jump. And I didn't want that because people get demotivated, people feel like they can't do it, and it's not something like, it's a barrier for some people, especially starting out. If you are not somebody in network marketing, that doesn't really matter. In fact, all that you really need to know is that the compensation plan is what, right? That's how you make money. That's what it's called. And I wanted something that was simple and easy to understand. I wanted somebody who, if they don't understand compensation plans or they've never been in an industry like this before, that I can show this to them and they can understand it. It's simple. It makes sense. It's easy. And they can fly through these ranks because I want to be able to celebrate them, right? Like, that's really important to me. And that's really important to people. Most people enjoy being celebrated. Most people enjoy accomplishing a goal, being able to move up. And if you are like working in the corporate world, right? Like a promotion, like that's exciting. And how awesome would it be if you could move through promotions fairly quickly, right? Like that would motivate you, that would get you excited, and that would encourage you to continue pushing and continue working. And so that's something that was really important to me, was not only is it simple and easy to understand and easy to get through the ranks, but that it pays well. Right? That's super important because, again, we're here to make money. Like, ain't nobody working for free. I don't know about you, but I ain't working for free. So I needed something that was going to pay me well. So that was also really, really important to me, is how do I get paid and how easily am I getting paid for the work that I'm putting in? So that was really, really important to me. I also wanted something new. So this was probably another one of the biggest things for me, was I wanted something new. And I want to make sure that I am not like putting this in your head that you can't be successful in an old company, right? Like, I mean, there are people who are in companies that have been around for 10, 15, 20 years and they still are successful. You absolutely can, because you are in control of your own success. It is up to you. However, I really wanted something that was new. I wanted something that wasn't all over the place, that I could present it and it would be the first time somebody heard of that, right? I wanted to bring something fresh and new to the table. I wanted to be the first person to introduce my friends, my family, my network to this. That was important to me because I love innovation and I love creativity and I love learning and I love trying new things. So if I could have something new, something fresh, something exciting, not only would that be good for me, but that would be good for my team, right? So that was really, really important to me. And probably the last thing, which I'm saying like every single thing is like the most important, but they kind of are. So the last thing is the products. And I know that I've talked about this a little bit, but I'm going to go back to it just one more time to kind of like really emphasize why this wasn't just like, oh, the next new shiny thing, or why this wasn't just like, oh, I think I can make more money here. Because again, you are in control of your own success. So it really doesn't matter what company you're with. But when it came to the products, if you've followed me, you know that I love skincare, I love beauty, and I love makeup, but that, again, was kind of a barrier for some people, right? It was hard to get men on my team if they were not a makeup artist or they were not, somebody who enjoyed wearing makeup, which was a barrier. And so I wanted a product that was going to be easily usable, consumable, and shareable by anybody, right? But I still wanted to stay into like that skincare and body care. So the new company is skincare, body care, hair care, and it's all focused around one key ingredient. Okay, there are obviously more than one ingredient in these products, but there's one key ingredient in this product. And so it's simple. Sorry, I just got a phone call because I forgot to put on Do Not Disturb. It's simple and it's effective, and that's really, 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 really important to me. I wanted something that was going to be simple. So anybody coming into this doesn't have to learn 50 million different products or 50 million different ingredients. There's one key ingredient, and if they know that one key ingredient, then they know the benefit of the entire product line, whether it be body wash, face wash, hair oil, whatever it is. It's all around that one key ingredient, and that was super important to me. Not only that, but I know that key ingredient myself. I have used it. I love it. I have been using it for over a year now, and I can definitely say that it's helped my skin immensely. So I know the benefits of it, and there's tons. I mean, it's antimicrobial, antiviral, antifungal. It helps with acne. It helps reducing wrinkles. It helps with rosacea, psoriasis, eczema, diaper rash. I mean, it's literally usable for anybody, not just a female who's super into beauty. It's good for your children. It's good for men. It's good for women. It's good for babies. Like, it's good for everybody, and that was important to me, is that it's usable and consumable by anybody, but it's also simple and effective. It had to be cruelty-free. I am huge animal lover, absolutely huge animal lover, and so I try to always make sure that the products that I'm using, no matter what they are cruelty-free. That's super important to me. So I was not going to join a company that could not prove to me that they are cruelty-free. So I am happy to say that all of our products are cruelty-free. They are all natural. I'm also very into that. If you know me, you know that I don't like to use harsh chemicals in my house. I don't like to put chemicals on my body that don't need to be there. So I'm really, really into having a natural, cruelty-free, yet effective product. That was super, super important to me. And again, it had to be highly consumable. Something that I would use every day, something that my customers would use every day. So that way there's repeat usage. So yeah, I mean, those are the biggest things, and I wanted to just come out here and do this live and do this quickly because I've had a lot of people asking me, and I just figured, you know what, this is just the easiest way, is to just come live and put it out there, get rid of like all the naysayers and stuff like that. This is why I chose to do what I chose to do. Our company has not launched yet. It launches February 1st. So when I say a new young company, that is what I mean. It is a company that has yet to launch. It will be launching February 1st. We will have 12 products to start, which again, simple, easy. It's not a humongous product line. We will be adding more as we go on, obviously. And I already know the key ingredient. It's something that I personally have used myself and I love. And so I'm very excited about that. So if anybody has any questions, definitely let me know. Again, I wasn't doing this necessarily to recruit anybody, but I just wanted to put the facts out there and just give you something to think about. And yeah, if you are interested, we do have a group. We are really into simple, duplicatable systems. And so I am happy to say that we have created that already. And there are people who are already working in this business and already have customers lined up and teams going. And we haven't even launched yet. So when I say simple, easy, and duplicatable, I definitely mean that. That's really also very, very important to me. So yeah, with that, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I love you all. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your shares. Thank you for watching. If anybody is interested, you can comment group below. We can put you in the group. No pressure to join. It's literally just information for anybody interested in the opportunity and or the products. So yeah, go ahead and comment group or send me a private message, and I'm happy to talk to you more about that. Have a fabulous, fabulous day.